I wanted to ask you about, man. One of the biggest battles in hip hop, man. Nas and Jay-Z. You know, he mentioned you in the record,
I was honored.
in the Ether record, man.
That was fly. I fuck with him for saying my name.
Hey, they say Dame Dash on Jay-Z versus Nas. He shouldn't have listened to Irv Gotti. I had to stop. I had to step to him. What, nigga? I don't know what they talking about in this title, but shout out to Kim Capone.
Yeah. So you weren't mad about it at all.
I'm gonna be mad if a legend says my name. That I'm on a legend. Like again, maybe not at all. I don't know. Like shit. I don't know. Like things don't bother me. Like people talk about me. I snap a lot. I'm a funny guy, and especially like the shit that he said. He's like Dame Dummy. Like that means he thinks I'm smart. Like I'm that much of a threat that he has to put me in the rap. So I thought that was dope. Like any mention of my name, see, I'm one of those that's probably also more addicted to dopamine than I know. I don't really give a fuck. I feel good when people say my name, even when it's in bad or good. It's just say my name. I don't let that bother me. To be a celebrity and to care what people say about you is an oxymoron. You just can't care. Like
You ain't lying. If you want to be a celebrity, you want to be popular, have clout, fucking anything, especially on the internet, your ass can't care about what people say about you. You can't care about what people think about you, because that shit is going to make you depressed, mad, angry, sad. Because look, you will realize the whole thing to it is you not busting it. You know how when people say you not busting unless you got haters? You not busting unless people they hating? Nigga, literally. If you ain't got nobody in your comments hating on you, if you ain't got people talking shit about you, and your DMs threatening you, all this shit, then your shit not busting. Literally, your shit don't be busting like that. You will realize your shit dry, your shit going down, your analytics going down. But as soon as your shit start going back up, you be getting a lot of love, but you get a lot of hate too. And then you realize you like, damn, when I'm not getting hate, nigga, my shit dry. So his ass ain't wrong. He thinking right. But he an old nigga, so I would hope he got that type of knowledge already on bro. Because if he didn't at that age, his ass, man, I feel bad for his mental. Let's be for real.
talk to artists and they care about a lot of things. I'm like, it's not gonna work out for you. Worrying about people's opinions you don't know. You'll be tortured.
You don't even know them. They don't even know you.
Like there's really mega famous people I know.
Half of the shit they say is not gonna say in real life. Let's be for real.
That their day is dictated by how they're perceived in the newspaper. I'm like, you're really crying over this? They said you was dope yesterday, and it's just never gonna be all good. It just doesn't work out like that.
Yeah,
no one's perfect, and we're all human. I don't give a fuck what someone that hasn't done shit got to say about me.
For real though.
I really don't.
Hell no.
I've tried to give a fuck. I just can't.
Besides him mentioning your name, like, being that this was like a pretty big record and, a response to Takeover.
We gonna see what the fuck they talking about. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know Dame Dash, but he finna speak on Jay-Z, so we finna see what he got to say. I heard Jay-Z got all them allegations against him, so we really finna see what the hell he got going on. Let's be for real. I hope they expose some shit.
Were you guys, like, was anybody mad about the situation? Like,
obviously,
what was
Jay was mad.
like?
Jay was mad, obviously. I didn't know he was that mad, but that bum-ass response was terrible. So, he got him in his feelings. He really did hit him with the ether. Nas won that battle. That part of the battle.
Do you feel like if Jay would have just stuck with Takeover and not responded, things would have been better?
I felt like if Jay didn't listen to Irv while I was, on a business trip to fucking shooting the Rockware campaign, I would have never allowed that to happen. It was just the record was whack. It was just against our principles. He was talking about another man and all this other shit. Like, I was tight when I heard it on the radio. I had just flew in on a jet, and I'm listening to the shit on the radio, and I'm like, yo, take me to the bass line. And I went in there flipping. I was tight. I was never happy about that response and even what came after the response. And then I even had to go step to Irv like, yo, stay out of my business, man. You're not a general like that. You're not a wartime general. It just wasn't for him. Like you see, he couldn't, he's not that good at that.
Where did the whole Jay and Nas thing, because, I did my research the best I could.
Akinelli did it, I think. Akinelli. Akinelli was like the OG from Queens, and we all really started together. Me, like Ak had that pause, put it in your mouth record, and he was always like generous about letting us perform, or if we had a show, we'd let him perform. And we used to joke. And when we was rolling, we were on the phone one day, and he was like, I'm not going to just let y'all take over. I'm going to start a beef. And he did. I knew it. As soon as it happened, I was like, that was Ak. But it was like, it wasn't meant to go that far, I don't think. I mean, it didn't go far at all. It was just records. Rap is supposed to be war. It's warriors. It's supposed to be a battle. It's part of the game. Like, you're not supposed to win every game. You're supposed to fight every game. Take L's, you win some, you lose some.
But you live.
It's part of fighting.
To fight another day.
You think you're going to be a boxer and never get punched? You think you're going to be a football player and never get tackled?
Nigga, the best boxers still at the end of their fights, when they be winning and hopping on the ring with their hands and shit up, they be bleeding, they be having all type of marks on their face, they be having black eyes, busted lips, all type of shit. So they still be getting fucked up. They just managed to still win. Let's be for real. Your ass still gotta win, you gotta lose. You ain't gonna be great unless you lose, bro.
Think you're gonna be a hockey player and never have a fight? That life doesn't exist. It's just like thinking you're gonna have a perfect life if you have money. I don't know anyone in the world, whether they rich, poor, or whatever, that's had a perfect life. It does not exist. You know, life, you're meant to be tested every day, and it's about how you react to things. But everyone has the same kind of emotions, and they all get triggered. It's just different things trigger different people. Like, in life, we're meant to have problems. If you sit around and do nothing, God's going to give you problems. But if you could choose your problems by dreaming and fight for them and let those be your problems, those are more fun problems to have, is the ones where you're fighting for something you love. Other than because you're not doing shit and you're fucking concerned about what everybody thinks and you're feeling sorry for yourself and all this type of thing, God gives you more shit that you don't enjoy. It's always going to be a test. It's never going to be perfect. Looking for a perfect life is like, you know, it just, you'll never be happy.
I hear that, man. How did Akinelli, like, how was he able to do that?
He was from Queens. Like, you don't, like, if you ask Nas, or you ask, or if you ask Nas or Nori, it was Left Rack. They were from Left Rack, and he was the first person with a big deal. So, you know, he was like the OG, and he just stirred up the pot.
Okay, because I mean, you know, this was me.
Like the OG, he just turned up the pot. Why they be talking? Them old niggas be talking funny as hell, boy. Oh, bro.
You know, even doing my research, it was like there was little shots.
If you could get Ak, ask Ak. He started that beef. Akinelli did it. I stand on that. Last time I saw Ak, he got the strip club, and I was like, yo, I know you started that shit. He just laughing.
Interesting. Okay.
You'd be surprised where problems come from. But again, it wasn't ever a real problem. It wasn't like, you know, like, again, people wanting to hurt another person over something they said is so stupid to me. It's like actions are what you got to deal with, not words.
Yeah, that's real. That's real shit, man.
Like, you know, if you
low key, because people could be talking, motherfuckers be talking, running their mouth, over talking, long as hell, saying hell look tough ass, rough ass, dumb ass shit out their mouth when they be mad, and then they ain't gonna touch a fly whole time. You gotta react off action, not words, bro.
On the block,
now when motherfucker playing with you, put their hands on you, then you react. Don't react because motherfucker saying some shit. You know they damn near probably scary in real life, and if they not, nigga, you react off action, not with no fucking words. Fuck them words.
Preserve or protect a piece of concrete, and if somebody says certain things, and if you know you don't deal with it, then everyone robs you or picks on you. That's one thing. But when we out the street, words, sticks, and stones, man. Pause. You know. But words ain't gonna bother me.
How mad were you when Jay did do the Super Ugly record?
I was tight.
You were mad.
I was even madder when he was on the radio talking about his mother told him to apologize. I was sick. It wasn't a good look to me.
Hold on, did he apologize? Hold on, though.
Damn. Okay. I seen in a video that Jazzo was accused of leaking information to Nas.
That was Jay's camp. I ain't know nothing about the Brooklyn shit. That was all their stuff. I ain't nothing to do with that. I don't remember none of that.
Oh, okay. Are there any artists out there that you had a chance to sign or that you might have passed on that you wish you would have signed?
Nah, because every artist that I passed on, and a lot of them have been mega, I just didn't feel like the headache of running behind them. It's just not what I want to do.
So he basically saying they wasn't worth it. They just wasn't worth it, bro.
I'm a full-grown heterosexual man. Me calling another dude all day and asking what he wants all day and being subservient to him all day, it just fucks with me. I can't do it. You know, it's like, yo, you're a dude, man. I give a woman all the attention in the world, but dudes don't inspire me, man. You know, they just don't. The only reason to fuck with a dude is if he could do something for you, or, you know, if he's gonna bring something to the table. But other than that, I'm not particularly inspired by dudes.
I mean, it's not even about being inspired, nigga. If you got an artist, obviously you're supposed to like see potential in them, and like they is bringing something to the table. If they could like make sales and bring in money off streams and shit, and you bring something to the table by helping them get exposure and more exposure and shit to bring in that money to find the people that's actually gonna fuck with they shit and they music actually good. So they fuck. It's like who? I wonder what artist he was fucking with. If y'all know what artist he had, like he was messing with and shit, drop that shit in the comments, cause I don't know, cause I don't really know folks. Skittlehead ass, but man, yeah.
Not at all.
Okay.
They all end up wanting to be me.
Bro, what?
And it's hard. I could dig it. It's not the easiest thing being the coolest dude in the room.
Bro, what is he, bro? Bro, that nigga think he raw as hell, boy.